Okay, so hello, can you tell me your name, please?
My name is Kangwon Kim, and my English name goes by Max, so you can call me Max or Kangwon, whatever you prefer.
Okay, thank you, Max. Nice to meet you. Now, as you know, the IELTS speaking test has 3 different sections.
Yes.
In section 1, we are going to be talking about sports a little bit, okay? So, can you tell me what sports do you like?
The sports that I most like and mostly do is health training. I don't really like playing soccer or basketball because it really stresses me out after the game. But by doing health training, you can see your body transform day by day. So I really like the kind of stuff that the health training gives me.
Okay, and where did you learn how to do it?
I didn't really learn how to do it because, in Seoul, especially in Seoul, the PT personal training prices go skyrocketing. So I mostly learned it by seeing YouTube and doing it with my friends. And that helped me really out, so I don't really learn it from anywhere.
Okay, and did you do some sports when you were young?
Of course. I lived in Germany for about 4 years when I was in kindergarten, and my mother and father was really into sports. So every day they made me go out and play soccer with my friends, never let me watch TV or use my phone, mainly running, playing soccer.
Okay, and do you think students need more exercise?
Definitely, because especially in Korea, everybody has to take their exams in called in suneung. So everybody gets their stress because of their working. So I really think they need to go out in the sun and get some working out for their health.
Okay, and do you know any people who are good at sports?
I don't really know anyone famous people. I just know my friends that that he's really good at soccer or he's good at swimming. Not really mostly my friends.
Okay, and do you think it's important for people to exercise?
Definitely, everybody especially in Korea, they really like to drink soju. Definitely. So after drinking soju, they get really tired. So they need to get exercised or they're gonna get a big belly.
Okay. And should schools encourage young students to take more physical exercise?
Because I definitely agree with that, because when they get their exercise in the young age, they can get their body into shape. So every day they can look at themselves and, I need to get exercise every day. Okay,
very good. So now we are going to move on to part 2. For part 2 of the test, you will be talking about someone you know who has recently moved, and you will get 1 minute to prepare your answer. So, and you should talk for 2 minutes. Okay? So your 1 minute prep time starts now. Okay, your 1 minute prep time is up, and now you have 2 minutes to describe someone you know who has recently moved to a new place.
A person that I know who has recently moved to a new place is actually my sister. She majored in hotel services, so she got a new job in America, actually. So she is working at the Marriott Hotel. And she had to move to America to get the work, and the positive impact by her moving to America would be that I can use 2 rooms in my house. So I have a pretty smaller room beside my sister's, but she has a really big room, so I can use my room and her room bothly. So I have a pretty good impact by her moving. But the negative impact because of her moving would be that I feel a little more pressure from my parents, because I'm the only child they have in Korea. They can't really see her because she's in America. So I think I feel a little more pressure from my parents by her moving to America. But I don't think that the negative impact and positive impact has, I think they are both like the leverage. The positive, I'm not really like wow happy because of the positive, or I'm so tired because of the negative. So I think it's pretty good for her moving and not moving.
Okay, thank you very much. You spoke for 1 minute and 45 seconds, so that's a really good amount of time. Good job. Okay, and for part 3, we're going to answer some more general questions, okay? So why do some young people keep moving?
I think they think the reason why young people keep on moving is mostly because of the parents' jobs. If the parents has like a secure job so they can like stay in one place and get put in, the young children don't have to move. But especially like parents who are in the army or other kind of different types of jobs, the young people has to move because of the parents' jobs. So I think the main reason would be the job of the parents.
Okay, and what is the difference between living alone and living with roommates?
Living alone, I think you really have the freedom. I can do anything all by myself. I have the room to myself. But the disadvantage of that would be like you can get really dirty in a really small amount of time. But if you have a roommate, there would be a lot of difficulties. But because you have a roommate, you can like, hey, today's we have to clean the room. Let's like cleaned up. So you can like get your balance of your life. So I think there are pros and cons of both sides.
Okay. And that kind of leads into the next question. So, do you think it is beneficial for young people to live by themselves?
I actually don't live by myself, even though my current like university it takes 2 hours to get there. But I have lived alone for about 6 months, and I definitely would prefer to live with my parents, because living alone it has the freedom, but the cost is too much for the freedom. You have to eat everything by yourself, do everything by yourself. But because I am living with my parents can help me out. And I think living alone isn't really a good thing for the young people.
Okay. And besides cooking, are there any other skills that people need to learn if they live on their own?
Any other skills beside cooking? I really think that's exercise, because you can really get lame when you live alone. So after going to school and getting home, oh, I'm too tired, I'm gonna sleep. I'm gonna like eat anything like chicken or fried chicken. So you can really get obese really quickly. So if you have the habit of like exercising, you can stay in shape, live alone, get freedom, everything is good.
Okay. And what kinds of people tend to live by themselves?
On my occasion, I think people who had parents, like you have to come home by 10 o'clock, you have to come home by 12 o'clock, that leading to like there is freedom, but not much freedom. So I think those people who have been limited by their freedom tend to live alone and want to live alone.
Okay. And the last question. So how can parents and teachers help young people to live independently?
Mostly, I think teachers don't have a lot of things they can do to help the children, but parents definitely, because like when you're young you can't do like taking out the garbage or like washing the dishes, but constantly as they grow up the parents can tell their children to today's the cleaning day, so you have to clean the room. You have to take out the garbage. You have to take out the dishes. And by having the parents do the jobs, making the children do their jobs by themselves, they can learn the skills and living independently.
Okay, thank you very much. So those are all the questions. So now we're going to get into the feedback. So for the test, you actually did really well. There was just like a few cases of maybe choosing an incorrect word.
Yeah.
So like a health training. So it should be like a strength training, right?
Strength training, yes.
Yeah. Or like on my occasion. Instead of maybe, I think you meant in my opinion.
In my opinion, yeah.
Yeah, but those things, they happen from time to time, and it was just like, I think it was like 2 or 3 occasions. So nothing too frequent, and just a small few grammatical things, like instead of the price of PT has skyrocketed, you said go skyrocketing. Yeah. But generally, everything was like quite good. You were like very like fluent, very easy to understand. Your grammar was good. Your word choice was generally good. So overall, I would give you an 8 in the speaking section. And one thing you did really well was from time to time when you made a mistake, you pretty much instantly self-corrected yourself, which is, that's a really good sign. So I think if you just work on like these small few things, then you could get up a bit higher.
Great. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome. Thank you for coming today.
Thank you.